Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stationery Pals video. Maybe you're still complaining about not having enough time to finish your journal, or you always think it takes a lot of time to make a nice and neat layout. And today I happen to want to challenge and break that misconception. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 weekly spread layouts for beginners that only take 10 minutes to complete. Yes, you heard me right. It only takes 10 minutes to complete a simple and great looking weekly spread layout. I'll have a phone with me today to help me with the countdown to prove that I stayed within the 10-minute time limit. Try it out with me. First layout. I will be using the Sakura fine liner and the Propus light yellow highlighter. We will start our first layout in 3, 2, 1, go! First, I use the fine liner to draw 4 squares on the top half of each of the left and right pages, and these squares will be used as a to-do list for the week. I also made a Simply Weekly table in the bottom left corner where you can use it for appointments, meetings, or even a important task reminder for the week. And for the bottom half on the right, I set aside a section for my notes and added some cute leaves to make it more lively. After the outline, I created a mini calendar for August in the first square, and this mini monthly calendar will help me quickly understand what is happening throughout the month. After that, I wrote down the days of the week and had one for each day of the week for the remaining squares. Finally, I used the Propus light highlighter to make the bullet points in the squares and add shading to the layouts. Okay, pause the timer. I think this layout is very neat and clean. Every section is clear. It took me less than 10 minutes. I think it's not bad. Isn't it easy to get started? Second layout. I will be using the Milk Liner blue marker and Sakura fine liner for this one. Again, 3, 2, 1, go! Before I started this video, I actually just came back to the studio from outside. The weather today was exceptionally nice. I looked at the clear sky, those cotton candy-like white clouds. You know, while feeling nature, I was tempted to make a cloud-themed weekly spread. You see, I just drew 7 lovely clouds. Each of them will be for a day this week. I drew a frame similar to a spiral book in the upper left corner as a reminder. Then I made a to-do list on the bottom half and doodled some flowers and leaves to give a vivid feel to the layout. I still have an empty section on the right-hand side, so I drew a rectangular frame for my notes. Here, I was adding lines to the notes section to make it easier to use. Lastly, I used the colors and added shading with a blue highlighter. Stop. There we go, another one is done. This layout turned out to be pretty cute. Sometimes I also like this kind of layout with curved lines, which gives it a more dynamic feel. What do you think? Third layout. I will be using the Sakura fine liner again, but this time with the Propus light pink highlighter. We will start again in 3, 2, 1, go! When a busy work week is over and you're playing music and resting on the weekend, this weekly planner I'm working on couldn't be more perfect because I'm going to do a better job of separating the functions of the pages. The left-hand side will be a summary of the week, while the right-hand side will be a planning page. First is the notes section on the top left, which consists of one small and one big square. On the right side of that, I made a section with music notes. This section can record the music you enjoyed that week. Then there is a mood tracker. You can represent and record your mood using the weather symbols. The next two sections are review and summary. You can use these two sections to review and reflect on the week. Of course, you can also use them for other purposes such as sleep tracker, book quotes, brain dumps, and so on. The small box on the bottom right is reserved for sticking my favorite stickers or washi tape for the week. Then I added some doodles and used a pink highlighter for shading. On the right-hand side, it's a simpler one. I divided the page evenly into 8 parts with lines and wrote down the days of the week. And I used the leftover square for my goal for the week. And again, stop the timer. So another 10-minute simple weekly spread layout is done. I really like this layout because I have a lot of different sections to record my week, and the doodles are pretty cute. Before I go ahead and share the next two, please click the like button and let me know in the comment section if you find this video useful. I really appreciate your likes and comments, and that will help me to make better videos. Well, without further ado, let's continue. Fourth layout. For this, I will be using Sakura fineliner and a Propus light green highlighter. And we will start again in 3, 2, 1, go. A lazy weekend is about to start and you wake up with a refreshing cup of coffee. You take out your journal and make a relaxing green weekly spread. Isn't it beautiful? This time, I started by drawing 8 frames on the bottom half of the left and right pages. These frames are for each day of the week, and they looked like cards stuck on the wall with a piece of washi tape. The 8th one is a section for notes. In the top left corner of the left-handed page, I drew a small alarm clock, and here the whole section will be used as a reminder area to write down important things to do. Then I created a spending log section where I could record my spending for the week. The upper part of the right-handed side is reserved as a brain dump for ideas and inspirations in my life. Finally, I used a green highlighter to add shading to the layout and colored the waves at the bottom. Ta-da! A simple and refreshing journal is ready. Look at this layout. The green of this weekly spread gives me a very natural and peaceful feeling. I think it's great to do this kind of weekly spread in spring. Fifth layout. I will be using the Sakura Fine Liner, the Propus Light Violet Highlighter, the Propus Light Yellow Highlighter, a Milk Liner Blue Marker, and the Tombow Dual Brush Pen N15. 3, 2, 1, go! First, I drew 2 lines vertically to divide the whole layout into 3 parts. On the upper left-hand side, I drew a blackboard, and then I doodled 2 kinds of flowers on each side of the blackboard. This part will be my to-do list. Then I divided the leftmost and the rightmost sections into 7 sections and wrote down the days of the week. I was going home from the studio just last week when I drove on the highway by the sea at dusk, and I witnessed a very spectacular and beautiful evening sunset, and I wanted to record that scene in my journal. As for the blank part in the middle, I wanted to record the sunset scene in my memory. First, I drew the bridge I passed by, which separated the sky and the sea. Then, I took out my black brush pen to fill in the color. I also used a blue marker for the sea and a purple highlighter for the sky. Oh, and I also drew a few clouds on it. I think it is done, and let's stop the timer right there. Look at the sunset. I love this layout because I enjoyed spending time drawing the scene. Isn't it beautiful? I think I've completed all 5 of the 10-minute weekly spread layouts, and I would say my challenge today was a success. All my layouts were done within 10 minutes, and I think they are perfect for beginners. Check it out now! If you enjoy watching this video, I think you will also enjoy my video about 10 fun ways to use your sticky notes. Please don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and tell us what else you'd love to see in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!